because you don't need a better offer. You need a different offer. I ultimately, allowed me to scale to $22,000 a month. Look, I'm going to walk you through how to do everything right. All right, so recently, I've seen a lot of this. And the problem with this is that it's a fundamentally wrong way of looking at things. And a simple analogy that I can use to better explain this is that you guys are trying to choose the fishing lure before you decided what fish you're going after, right? So if you've ever been fishing before, you know that salmon go after different lures than tuna, which go for different lures than trout, right? And if you try and use a tuna lure to catch a little trout, it ain't going to work. And that is the fundamental problem that happens when you look at trying to create an SMMA offer before actually considering what your clients and prospects are actually looking for and the problems that they're actually trying to solve. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to create the perfect SMMA offer specifically for your agency. Let's get into it. All right, so in order to create the perfect SMMA offer for your agency, we're going to leverage something known as market message resonation. So I was in the period of awkward time between Christmas and New Year's, and I had just spent the last 2 months devouring the book $100 Million Offers and creating the perfect offer for clients inside the gym niche. And now my plan was to hit the ground running on January 1st. So I got all my ducks in a row, and I prepared myself to make a lot of money in a short period of time. And as I launched, crickets. My offer was to add $10,000 of MRR to their gym in 90 days or refund them. I also literally solved every single problem you could imagine for gym owners. So why did nobody want this offer? Well, after getting slapped in the face, I developed a mousetrap offer. And if you're unfamiliar with the term of a mousetrap offer, it's basically an irresistible front-end offer that you use to basically begin conversations with people so you can close them on the back end. And once I did this, I ultimately, allowed me to scale to $22,000 a month by February 7th that same year. And through my mousetrap offer, I began to hop on calls with many gym owners. And it wasn't until I started talking to them that I realized gym owners don't even know what MRR means. They have no interest in adding 10K. They are broke and they just want to make payroll. So I repositioned my offer to make sure that they never have to worry about payroll again. And the results began to flood in. Why? Because I now had market message resonation. So what is market message resonation and how do we create it? Well, market message resonation refers to the degree at which our message, unique selling proposition, relates to our customers. An extreme example, selling a bottle of water to someone who is dehydrated has a high market message resonation. But selling a box of crackers to somebody who is dehydrated has a low market message resonation. So to put it simply, if you have high market message resonation, you are selling something that people want, okay? So ultimately, our market message resonation will improve with time, and we cannot expect to be perfect right off the bat. Creating market message resonation is kind of like carving a wood sculpture. We start with a stump, and stroke by stroke, we eventually create something beautiful, okay? Now, once you have had 1,000 conversations with your ideal target market, you will be able to reach peak levels of market message resonation with your offer. But in the beginning, we need to create our rough cuts. And here is how we can do that. So I've hopped into a Notion asset, which I will provide for you guys in the description. And I'm going to walk you through the steps that you can take to find market message resonation so you can solve a problem that your clients actually have, which ultimately will allow you to create a powerful offer for your SMMA. So step one is to do keyword search within community groups. So you want to join groups where your target market hangs out. Facebook groups, Reddit, forums, Discord communities, etc. And once you are inside these groups, you want to search for keywords to identify the true problems your target market struggles with, such as, how can I? I'm struggling with. I'm wondering. Have you ever? What do I do? And then as you search these groups, you want to write down the problems and desires you uncover here. And you don't want to stop until you have at least 10 different problems and desires. And when you see multiple people discuss the same topic, take note, as that is likely something common, okay? So, for an example of this live is as follows. Okay, so now that we are here in Facebook, I'm going to walk you through how to do everything that I just talked about. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over to groups, and if you haven't already, you want to join groups where your niche hangs out. Now, once you've done so, you want to come to the group. For this example, I'm just going to use the ClickFunnels group as it's an easy example. Come over to the search, and then you want to type in keywords that would be said if somebody was to talk about the problems that they have or the desires that they are in pursuit of. So an example is the how can I, the I'm struggling with, the what do you think of that I just talked about in that Notion asset. So as you can see, I've searched here in the past, I'm struggling with. So you want to type in, for example, I'm struggling with. And now what you're going to see is all the posts that people have used where that keyword is mentioned. And now you simply want to go through and take notes of what people are struggling with. So I'm going to go through this. I work full time, so I'm struggling to get everything done on, okay, so this person's struggling with time, okay? This person, I'm struggling with Facebook ads, struggling with offer creation, struggling with ad fatigue, struggling with consistency with my kids. So we've seen there's two people struggling with handling kids and their business at the same time, right? And then you can go through and you can basically just see what people are struggling with. And you want to take notes on all this. So when we can create our offer, we position it as something that solves the actual problems that they're facing, right? So I haven't done much research right here, but if I was to begin to create an offer to these people, a good idea might be to come in with the angle of having your product or service solve the problem of being able to take care and spend time with their kids and manage their business at the same time. Because that would have market message resonation. And that would be a lot more powerful than if we just offered to simply run Facebook ads and guarantee 20 appointments, right? And that is how market message resonation differentiates the good agency owners and the bad agency owners, and the good agency offers versus the bad agency offers, okay, so now that you are going through these Facebook groups, you want to write down at least 10 problems that your prospects are facing and at least 10 problems that the desires have, and you also want to take special notes of the ones that you see come up time and time and time again, because once you have this list, you can create your offer and you can create your guarantees around solving the problem that they actually have. And when you do that, your offer will stand out amongst the market because you don't need a better offer. You need a different offer, okay? You guaranteeing 20 appointments when your competitors guarantee 15 appointments isn't going to help you stand out, right? But you being the solution for your prospect to be able to spend valuable time with their kids while their business runs and they don't have to worry about balancing the two is a lot different. It's going to stand out over somebody who's guaranteeing another 15 to 20 appointments each month, okay? So that is market message resonation. Now, if you want additional help with your SMMA, I actually selfishly want to give you everything that I know for free because my hope is that I can get you to 5K a month because I basically make my money then. I partner with people who make 5K a month with their agency and scale them up from there. So my evil, selfish, greedy desire is to get as many people to 5K a month because the more people at 5K a month, the more partners I have. And the way that I do that is, first of all, we have the RC First Client Challenge where the average person gets their client in 13.84 days. I'm not saying that as a claim. I'm simply just stating the stats from the first 100 people that went through that challenge. Now, if you're interested in that, you can click the link below. Other than that, we have the RC Discord community where twice a week, my business partner and I will hop on calls and answer you guys' questions to further help you guys along your SMMA journey. And the last thing is that I hope that the time that you invested into watching this video, you got at least 10x the value in return. And if you did, I would appreciate if you hit the subscribe button because special things I've never told anybody before. Once I hit 5K, I'm going to go undercover and position myself as a brand new agency and live stream myself to getting my first client. My goal is to do it in at least 4 hours. If that's of interest to you, hit the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video.